Well, they said it couldn't be done, and we did it. We are actually streaming Dark Souls 2 again. For at least today. I don't know if it'll go beyond today, but we'll see. What part are we?
One day at a time.
Yeah. I forget what part we're on. We're on part, like, I don't know, lots of... Oh, my controller isn't working. That's an interesting twist. Why is... There we go. Now it's working. Alright, where were we?
Aldia's Keep, aka Duke's Archives.
Aldi's Keep?
Aldia's Keep, but I like Aldi's Keep too.
Yeah. Aldia's Keep, okay. Right,
oh, no,
right.
All your gear's broken.
I
forgot about that.
Oh, that's right. Okay, well, then the first thing we're going to do is fix that.
I forgot you like dropped into like the orange pit of hell.
It dropped into the gear breaking juice. Okay. Let's go repair all of this. How many souls? Oh, I have no souls. Well, that's not a problem. Wonder how much we'll need. Probably large soul of a nameless soldier. We'll try it. At 1,000. I never remember what value any of these are.
No one does.
Okay, repair this. And this. And this. And this. And, oh, and some rings, right. Oh, those cost a lot. Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate.
Okay, what rings? Let's see what rings you really need.
Chloranthy I would like. Ring of Blades is whatever. Ring of the Evil Eye is kind of whatever, honestly, but I definitely need Ring of Binding.
Oh,
so,
they make you pay $1,000 for Ring of Binding.
Yeah.
This game is cruel, dude.
That's not as bad as 9,000 for Ring of the Evil Eye. I don't think that's worth it. Hello, everyone who is watching. Welcome back to this. What was I doing? Right, popping another soul. Maybe that'd be Large Soul of a Proud Knight? Oh, did I tweet the tweets? I'm not sure I tweeted the tweets. Hold on. Oh, I did. Okay. Tweets have been twat. What would be the past tense of tweeting? Twat? I like twat. Okay, so I think that's enough for those two. Yeah. And I mean, maybe I should repair Ring of Blades also. I don't think Evil Eye is worth it. But a little more physical attack never hurt anybody. Maybe I'll come back when I have some souls and repair that. Although I have a bunch here. I'll just use. It's not like I'm using these for anything else. What would be the past tense of Xing? Oh.
Oh, God.
Like, what is Xing? And then I remembered the hellscape reality we live in.
I wish it was the past tense of X.
Yeah. Oh, it's 440 thing. Zeets Zot have led to create. Yeah, so is X pronounced as an X, or is it one of those weird cases where it's pronounced as a Z? So Zeeting. It'd be like, you know, Z. Okay, was that enough? I think that's enough. What, it was 4,400, right? Yeah, 4,400. Wow, that was actually almost exact.
I'll be around.
We'll be around if we make it back. Okay. let's re-equip some rings that aren't busted. So swap this thing out for maybe actually reducing damage from falling. Rat King counterattacks when damage is taken. That's not bad. Maybe I'll try that. All right, now we can go to Aldi's. Aldi's Keep.
There it is.
Yes. Aldia's Zeet. Oh, let me hold on. Let me just make sure that the death counter is it's not printing to the file. All right. Good thing I checked that, because I'm sure there will be plenty of new deaths to record. Oh, and now the death counter is covering my chat. I have 2 monitors, and it's still like I can't find a place for all the different windows that I need. Oh lord, don't at Grok in my chat. Don't do that. Ugh.
Grok is actually incredibly funny because
it's
actually pissing like everyone off on that site, because it's like it doesn't just reciprocate exactly what they want to hear.
Right. All right, so where was I going? Right in here? Was it in here? Oh, I remember now where we were. It has the giant skeleton, right?
Yeah, the big bone skeleton.
The more monitors you have, the less space you have. So I forget, Dylan, are you going to QuakeCon this? Yeah, you said you were going to QuakeCon.
Yes.
So I actually did get a place at one of the tables in the BYOC this time, just on a whim. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my Steam Deck, and I'm getting like a portable keyboard and portable monitor, and I'm just going to like use the Steam Deck as like a micro PC and just see how that works.
That's actually sick.
Yeah, it'll be fun to try out at the very least and see how it works, because I've never actually like tried, because I know some people do that. They literally use the Steam Deck as interesting.
Yeah, I've done it. We actually when Allie's brother was down with us and staying with us for a little while, we actually played Baldur's Gate on the Steam Deck, HDMI to the TV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do I guess that's true. I do use it in the like the dock on our TV sometimes. But I've never tried to use it as like a tower. You know what I mean? Like plugging in like a keyboard and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
His sword was bigger than your sword.
It sure was. I'm gonna get the bonk stick out. I think at this I think I mentioned this at some point before, but I at this point probably game on the Steam Deck as much or maybe even more as on my PC, because like the PC is a better, like it's a better all-around platform for game on, but it's also upstairs in my office, and it's the same thing that I sit in front of for hours each day to do work. So half the time I'll just like go lay in bed and play, you know, something on the Steam Deck before bed. But it's like, yeah, it's completely changed how I approach, or like maybe not how I approach gaming, but like the options available for gaming. Like especially with travel, or like I said, when I just want to like lay in bed for a while. It's pretty cool to, is that the same mirror? Yes. Okay. Oh, there's two of them now that came out. Ah. Oh, right. No, this is the no lock-on weapon. Oh, how did that not hit him? How? Okay, well, I can see how that one didn't hit him. Ah! Oh, I was hoping that I could catch the other guy, too. There we go. Okay, I need to heal. Oh. Go.
We'll never. That pancake will never get old.
It's, yeah. It's always funny. There we go. Northern Ritual Band 2. Or plus 2. What is that? Kingsgate thing. Oh, geez, where is it? Oh. Not there, not there. No. Northern, here we go. Increases a spell. Okay, well, that's not for me. I don't remember fighting these guys last time.
Yeah, I think we want to. Did we go a different way?
We must have. Can I enter into these mirrors? No.
So I haven't been totally paying attention because I'm trying to set up Gloomwood baking.
Oh Lord, is today the baking day?
Yeah, today's the bakery.
Ooh. Bright bug. Is that one of the torch lighting bugs? No, those are flame butterflies, aren't they? So what is a bright bug? Looking for something that looks like a bug, which maybe is a rookie mistake, considering how things in Souls games are named. It'll be like bright bug, and then it's like, I don't know, a piece of glass or something. Oh, it may not even be in this category, though. Do you remember what a bright bug is, Dylan?
Absolutely. Even if I was fully paying attention, I would not be able to tell you.
Okay.
Let me look this up.
Let's keep scrolling through here. There it is, bright bug. Inflict more damage and receive less. Okay, cool. Add that to the... What?
So many little items in this game.
There are.
that are just like, I forgot this even existed.
Yeah. I don't think I've used any of them. Can I sneak past him? Why would I bring this guy back to life? Because I can just, like... Is it this way? There's a way to go around there. Was it back down and through there, maybe? Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that's just a level designer being like an asshole.
Yeah.
You want to take the shortcut? You're gonna have to pay for it.
Look carefully. What? Look carefully up. It says. We have some. Oh hey, what's that? There's a butterfly thing up there. I have a vague memory of those. I can hit it from here? These arrows don't have quite as much fall off as Oblivion. Oh, it dropped a thing. Well, let's go get the thing then. Doesn't the statue drop an item? That could be. I mean, maybe I should bring him to life just to see what happens. I have the bonk stick. Can't possibly fail with the bonk. Look, I can zoop through there too. Maybe they intended it to block that and it just doesn't.
Dark Souls 2 moment.
Where did that butterfly drop? Oh, it's up there.
Is it bugged or intended?
Yeah.
Call it.
Call it. Twilight herb. Yay. Pointless in short term. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna bring him to. Well, how many of those branchy twig things do I have? Is that them? Yeah, I have 2. I'll use it. Don't waste a branch. You think? Well, okay, I can always come back. Oh, where was I going? Well, I need to get back over there. Or do it. I don't know. I don't know either. I can always come back. We have the very era appropriate god rays.
What they're like phasing in and out of existence.
Yeah, because they're screen space.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do screen space god rays.
Oh,
that's
yeah. Yeah, that's what, even way back, like if you play Far Cry 1 back in 2004, it has some screen space god rays. You have to look right up at the sun to see. Okay. Oh, and
right.
Halo has them also.
Right. Yeah, so like outdoor ones, like I totally noticed, but I haven't really seen them used indoors like this that much.
Yeah, you're right. Usually they aren't. I think in some of the like the 2010s Serious Sam releases, you can see them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't often look very good because as you can see, they fade in and out in a weird way.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Halo Halo is the earliest game that I'm aware of that has them. It was really, that was what, 2001, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the earliest one I'm aware of, and they're pretty darn cool.
I have such a soft spot for like mesh god rays.
Yeah.
And obviously you couldn't, there's so many situations where you can't use it. Like the outdoor levels in Halo, you couldn't use like mesh god rays, but a nicely placed mesh god ray by a window is just beautiful. Yeah,
they still look good too. Like you Half-Life 2 uses them all over, and like they still look really good. Some of that, okay, yeah, I used that thing. That turned on all the lights. This is such a weird level.
Also, I will say that as much as I grumble about Unreal Engine, I do the parts in Oblivion Remaster where you go and see like stained glass.
Oh man, yeah.
Projecting onto the floor is awesome.
Yeah, that game is beautiful. Like that's actually one of the nicest looking Unreal Engine 5 games that I can think of.
Yeah.
It's just very, very good visual design. It doesn't ever look like it doesn't have that same look of like things being really like not washed out, but like over contrasted. Oh geez, this is a bad situation to be in.
Yeah, this is horrifying.
Whoops, that was the wrong button. Oh, I got stuck. Ah, I got stuck. Dang it.
Yeah, this is such a rude encounter.
Yeah. Brush light rays in Half-Life. Yeah, I also love the the real old 90s ones where it was just like a mesh with a transparent texture.
That's how Dusk and Gloomwood does it, of course.
Yeah. And Secret Agent Wizard Boy, because Evan asked me how to do them, like how, you know, what would be a like the era appropriate way to do them. I still don't get what's up with this thing.
It's great because it's such an easy way to do them too. It's usually not like, oh, this simple effect, it actually looks really good in games. It's usually more complicated.
Yeah.
But for light shafts, it's actually, it's just that easy.
Same thing with like the flares, like the light flares in the Source engine.
Yeah.
Like there's so many vistas, or there's so many locations where Half-Life 2 uses them, and it's like it's literally just a light flare, and it makes it look like a decade newer than it is. Like in the place where you like the dam area where you battle the hunter chopper at the end of like that with the sunset and stuff.
Valve is so good at taking all that, like the technological advancements, and portraying them in a way that it doesn't feel. It's like the perfect balance between like noticeable but tasteful.
Yeah, very naturalistic.
Yeah, because there were definitely, and you know, playing a Dark Souls game definitely reminds you of this.
Yeah.
When new technologies drop, everyone overdoes them, which is why, like, Dark Souls 1, everything looks wet, because Specular was super popular at the time.
Yeah. Or why in Oblivion, in the original game, oh jeez, stamina starved myself, or why in the original game, you know, bloom is everywhere. Which I've always liked. I love the bloom in Oblivion. I know it's too much, but I still love it.
I think it kind of fits with like Oblivion's like whimsicalness.
Yeah. Sorry, getting a drink. Oblivion's bloom works because it isn't also brown. Well, it was a meme for years. I don't think most people felt that it worked. Oh, I've talked about the brown and bloom era. I like the brown and bloom era. I like that look when it's done well. Like I'm thinking, like Painkiller is technically a brown and bloom game, but that game looks beautiful because it's like good use of desaturation and colors. David likes
Spec Ops. The line confirmed.
The one of the only good things I will say about that game is it did actually look really good for the time.
Yeah.
Like it had some very good art direction. No, the Milsim games I feel like kind of don't look great, but there are some games from that time where it's like, yeah, they're desaturated and over bloomy and, you know, stuff, but they do good, like some parts of certain parts of the older Gears of War games actually look really good. Certain other parts really bad, but
yeah.
Some part, like I remember I was within the last year or so, I was playing some of Gears of War 2, either playing it or watching it be played, I can't remember which, and the first areas in that game just look horrendous. They're the most like it's like the quintessential brown and bloom meme game, and it looks awful. And then you get to the underground sections, and it's like, this looks like it could have come out today. Like, it's aged beautifully. Like, once you get underground.
Yeah, the industrial areas of, like, Gears of War are hideous.
Yeah, I would say that's not a great use of the aesthetic.
I actually haven't I haven't played the DLC of Infinite. Burial at Sea. It's basically you go back to Rapture, right?
Oh, is that the Burial at Sea or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, I didn't. Man, this is so funny because this is the We're just talking about Spec Ops, which is the thing that I don't think really people consider. The whole New Vegas thing kind of swept under the rug that you and I were kind of notable Spec Ops haters on Twitter, and I forget what I probably said some dumb opinion that everyone associates with me now, but I definitely, like, for the longest time people associated me with guy who hates BioShock Infinite.
Yeah. Yeah, I think mine is I got cemented as the New Vegas hater, which is not accurate. I don't hate New Vegas. I just like the joke. I like the meme. So, do you think I don't think it's possible, or not possible, but I don't think it would ever happen. But some people have been like, oh man, maybe they'll do a New Vegas remaster. Which I don't think that's gonna happen.
I can't see. You know what? I would love if it was real, because people would be so mad about it. And the people are already so mad about the idea of like a Morrowind remaster that like New Vegas would just take it up another notch.
Yeah, I really want a Morrowind remaster, to be honest. I mean, I love the base game, but like, if it's like the Oblivion remaster, or even just like, I know it couldn't be as, like they'd have to change some stuff about Morrowind, like the way the combat works. Like they're not gonna, they would never release like a Morrowind remaster that still is the same combat. It just isn't gonna happen. But
the Morrowind hardcore fans are scary.
Yeah,
they're scarier than Oblivion fans.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, because Oblivion was the punching bag for years until Skyrim came out. Oblivion was the oh, this is the normie game that dumbed down the series. Uh-oh, this might be an insta-death. It sure is. But I would love a Morrowind remaster, because Morrowind is such a great game. And I still think the original version is great as long as you go in with the right expectations, i.e. your left click is a dice roller. Yeah. But also, man, with like that world and those like the some of the crazy conversation mechanics where each NPC was basically a Wikipedia article, and like I don't know, it would be something that I think would be really cool to see done with modern visuals. Just because of how amazing Oblivion is, basically being the same game from 2006, but it just looks modern. Like that, it's really incredible how much that makes it feel, or how close that gets to the coveted, making it feel like playing the first time again. It's not all the way there, but it's like it gets way closer to that than I would have thought possible. So I'm just thinking, oh, if they did that with Morrowind, that'd be so cool.
It's funny that the Oblivion remaster captures it. It's weird because it captures because it's the same game essentially underneath. Mm-hmm. It captures the charm of playing Oblivion.
It really does, yeah.
In a weird way, it's still different than vanilla, but in a weird way, the updated visuals kind of even draw more attention to how weird everyone talks and acts.
I completely agree. It makes it better even, because now like Oblivion's always been funny, but seeing weird janky like NPC behavior and stuff like that happen with 2006 visuals is like, okay, yeah, that fits. Now seeing it with like 2025 visuals and all of the same stuff is happening, it's perfection. It makes it so much better. Like, it's great. That remaster is just great. It's just such a joy to play through, you know, to play through that game and have it feeling, you know, just a little bit fresher again. It's great. And it really does exactly what you say, where it calls even more attention to the sort of the charm, the weird charm of things. Like, I had completely forgotten how goofy some of the emergent conversations could get.
They're so good.
Yeah, and I think, like, that was... It's just, like, I've noticed it, like, a ton now, because everything else looks like, you know, modern and cutting edge. And then these two NPCs walk up to each other and they're like, "Have you heard the news from Kvatch? Hooray!" You feel like you're playing yeah, what was that?
Have you heard the news? No. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Oh, also, speaking of Graham's mentioning Argonians, is that new voice acting? Or was that... I think... were the Argonians one of the ones that got new voice acting?
I think some of them did. I honestly... I know for sure Orcs got new voice acting.
Uh-huh.
I'm actually not entirely sure. I think there might be a new voice actor between the like... Actually... I don't think they did, because I definitely distinctly recall some of the Argonians having the same voice.
As same voice as, you mean other races?
As the vanilla game.
Oh, okay. I just never noticed when I played through Oblivion the first time, but, like, wow, the Argonian voice acting is good. It's so, like, it's so charming. It's like every one of them feels like it sounds like this, like, charming, lovable character. Oh, here we go. Here's the equipment breaking room. Oh, I can't get close enough to get it.
Yeah, of course they put it there.
Yeah. It's like watching a Naked Gun version of an epic fantasy adventure. Yeah, it really is. That's a good way to put it.
So because you didn't find it last time, there is a bonfire in this room.
In this room. Okay.
Yeah.
Someone is mentioning a funny secret lever that I'm supposed to get to. Which I will look for. These bottles are they're just so green.
Yeah.
Oh, and they all have physics. Why do they all have physics? And then there'll be other things in this game that you're like, well, of course that's gonna have physics.
Dark Souls 2 moment.
Yeah, like these buckets do have physics. It's just not. Man, why did they make it so your character doesn't really interact with the props? So that was always so much fun in the first game. You can interact with these, which I definitely appreciate. Okay. I'm just getting all of the clutter out of the way so I can look more effectively for the bonfire.
Slurm factory.
Yeah, it's Slurm, you're right. That's one of my favorite, maybe not favorite, one that I always remember is where they're like, yeah, Slurm's Mackenzie. He like, per his contract, he has to party 24/7. He's like, yeah, woohoo! Anyway, I'm gonna go lie down. All right, well, where are they hiding a bonfire in here? Messages. You're right. Why am I not looking at the messages? Treasure. Okay. Is it a visible wall? This message? Out of my way, pots. Hidden path. Hidden path where? Hiding place ahead. Now, are those going down here or going back up there? Oh, there's so many goodies in there that I want. Ooh. Don't you dare. I want to light the torch, though. Okay. Gonna see if I can... Let's see. Is this a hidden wall? I think there was a torch back in here, right? No, that it's all up on the ceiling. Okay. So once I find the bonfire, I can light the torch. Unless the torch is the way to get the bonfire. Any more messages? Now I've made so much extra clutter, it makes it harder to see the messages.
Now it's all the physics.
Yeah. I love physics props so much. Is it up? You said it's in this room, right?
Yeah, adjacent to it.
Adjacent to this room. Well, maybe I'll try lighting the torch. Speaking of torches and Oblivion Remastered, I thought for the longest time they'd taken out torches, like, burning out. Because I had a torch that, like, lasted me 20 in-game hours or something. Like, it was so long. Well, I don't know what I expected.
Yeah, that's...
Ooh, no flinch, huh? Am I? Yeah, I'm dual-handing it. Oh, geez, I'm not going to be able to flinch him. Okay.
Yeah, if he's swinging it, he's got hyper armor.
Oh, shoot, I tried for a parry. It's on the ceiling. Yes, it's on the ceiling. What? Yeah, there we go. Wimmy wham wham wazzle. No, it is not. It's not on the ceiling. Okay. Think like a Dark Souls 2 level developer. Oh, hey, see the reflections in the water?
Yeah.
That was a joke. Okay, but it's Dark Souls 2 we're talking about. You can't joke about things because it's sort of like being, you know, like a political satirist in the 2020s. Like, you can't make jokes about things that read as, that actually, like, parse as jokes, because there's no level of absurdity you could go to that isn't like, oh, yeah, that sounds believable. I mean, that's happened. Also, the funny lever is... I'm really worried about what this lever is going to do. So, Dylan, have you watched the movie Havoc yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. You know what it is, though, right?
Isn't that's a movie from is it the guy who directed Raid?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Evans, right? What's
Yeah, Gareth Evans.
Yeah.
So I watched it the other night. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like it's like not as good as The Raid, but it's a Gareth Evans film, so the action is, you know, great. Definitely worth a watch, but I don't think it's his best. But there is one part at the very end where Tom Hardy, like, he unloads like a full magazine into this guy. And I had to back it up and watch it again because after like 3 shots, the gun jams and he clears the jam in like a split second and then continues firing. Like, it is like blink and you miss it, and it's so cool. It's like something out of a John Wick movie randomly thrown in, where he's just like firing and then in like the split second it jams, he clears it and keeps firing. It's great.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Man, The Raid is such a great movie. I should.
It's so good. I am strongly of the opinion that basically everything Gareth Evans has worked on is great. including Apostle, which I think is maybe a bit divisive, but I loved Apostle. I thought it was...
I totally forgot he did Apostle.
Yeah. It's a very weird one for him.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Yeah, it's like it's not like high cinema, but it's like really entertaining batshit insanity. And then Gangs of London like completely jumps the shark at the end of the first season, and I haven't watched the other 2 seasons, but boy, that one episode that he like solo directed is incredible. It's like a it's a, what do they call that, bottle episode, I guess. It's like, you know, something that's kind of set apart from like its own its own self-contained story. And the first half of the episode is basically all just building up to the second half, which is one long, like uninterrupted, like goriest gunfight siege you've ever seen action scene. It's phenomenal. I think David is just assuming he already explored the first floor. I am assuming that. Perhaps incorrectly.
Can we just let him find the bonfire first?
Yeah, I want to find the bonfire.
You're triggering his HD.
His OCD. Yeah, this is my like border collie is locked onto prey. I'm like, nope, gotta find the bonfire. That's I'm not doing anything, including eating and sleeping, until I've found the bonfire. Here, let's... Oh wait, I didn't need to get that person out. They could have stayed in there. Oh well.
They'll come out eventually, right when you're like almost beating an enemy, and then they just hit you from behind.
Yeah, my HD TV. Yeah. But yeah, Havoc is really fun. It got sort of middling reviews, which is kind of weird because they're kind of like I saw some reviews that are like, this is so far from his older work. Like, it's literally exactly the same. Like, he's oh my gosh, I apologize to everyone watching this. I know this is pain. Like, it's literally the same, where it's like sort of you know, melodramatic but entertaining genre film story and extremely violent, very kinetic, you know, action cinematography. It's like, if you like The Raid, you're gonna like this. Oh, also, it's I didn't realize this going in, but it becomes very obvious by the end that it is a giant like homage to John Woo. Like, it's really awesome. There's a whole bunch. Yeah, it's great. It even has, do you remember in Hard Boiled where Chow Yun Fat does that, like, he pulls the shotgun off his back and like spins it around? Do you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, that shot, it even does that shot. Like, awesome. It's very on the nose in a good way.
God, Hard Boiled's another really...
Oh, it's so good.
I think like early pandemic, I was just like junk food watching like Hard Boiled, The Raid, all those
hell
like,
yeah.
films.
Hard Boiled is so good. I still think that's like the high watermark for like gun action films.
Absolutely.
Like I love John Wick. Like, I think John Wick is way up there too, but it's like, in terms of just movie that makes firing guns the coolest thing you've ever seen, it's like nothing touches John Woo.
That the whole thing about like them swapping the scene during the elevator,
it's so good.
It's just like mind-blowing. That's real. That's some real movie making shit.
Yeah. I haven't seen what was that film that he just did, Silent Night, where it's like a completely dialogueless film or something that just came out a year or two ago. Supposedly that's pretty good too. But there's so many movies in my backlog now. I fell more and more out of love with every John Wick sequel. I'm really upset that they didn't let 4 be the finale. Actually, you probably remember this, Dylan, I was actually upset that 3 wasn't the finale.
Yeah.
Because I was like, just end it while you like stop while it's good. And 4 is definitely the point where I'm like, this really should have been the end. And actually, I thought it was going to be the end, considering how it ended, and it isn't. It's just like, come on. Just stop. Like, end it while it's good. Don't let it turn into, like, a Marvel situation. No, 4 isn't the end. There's this whole, like, cinematic universe of John Wick stuff now.
I would say that I've enjoyed watching every John Wick movie that I've gone to go see. But
same, yeah.
I'd agree that, like, you know, honestly, I would have been fine after the first film.
Yeah.
And like the second film's great too, and I really enjoy it as well. But yeah.
I'll be honest. By the time by like the end of by like the second film, maybe even by the end of the first film, like I'm kind of out of it plot wise. Like yeah. I don't care about, you know what I mean? But the action is phenomenal. I've enjoyed all of them also. I just would like them to like quit while they're ahead. And like, is John Wick 5 still going to be a phenomenal action movie? Probably, but also like you don't need it to be a John Wick film for it to be a phenomenal action movie. You just make like, I don't know, Sally Candlewax or something. Be like, yeah, she's a retired hitman who has to defend her. Like, make some other new bullshit IP and have it be the same. Have it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was Sally Candlehands?
Sally Candlewax. I don't know. Yeah. Candlewax. Or Candle Hands. Honestly, Candle Hands isn't bad. Okay. Oh no, he's still here!
Oh,
I was just gonna go look down there again.
Boys, we ain't getting this bonfire.
No. This oh, that was not good damage. I thought I could roll catch him there. There we go. Get some good hits in. Oh! Ooh. Next dodge, I'm gonna try healing. Oh, dang it. Oh, no. I have the low ground.
Ooh, that fucking...
Yeah, that didn't feel great.
Range on that.
Ah, dang it. It's the hyper armor. Oh, Dark Souls 2. Oh, yes, the magic pixel. There we go. That was a crazy fight. That was fun.
That was awesome.
Okay. Let's look around here. Mash A on the walls. Mashing A on the walls. Checking the ceiling. Wait a second. Is this... Is it this? Is it one of these? Oh my god, you are kidding me. That is so rude. No. How would anyone ever find that?
Think like a Dark Souls 2 level designer.
Yeah. Oh, I love this game. took off Wednesday to play Doom all day. Then my wife got tickets to see Penn and Teller in Philly. What is everyone feeling about Dark Ages? Are you guys excited, or are you I have conflicted thoughts on it.
I was like, oh, I'm totally gonna like play through Doom and Doom Eternal in anticipation, and then I haven't really, like, I started it and then I was like, I don't know if I want to do this.
Yeah, I'm a little too. This is very similar to what I was just talking about with John Wick, where I'm like, I really wish they'd like, because Eternal was a mic drop game. I wish they'd just let that be the last Doom game for a little while. I guess it has been a little while. It's been 5 years, but even more a little while. Like, I think that was like, okay, you nailed it. You made, an incredible, like, once in a generation sort of action game. Let's just leave it there for a little while. Maybe do something that isn't Doom. But I mean, what do I know? But I think Dark Ages gameplay looks like it'll be potentially fun. Like, I'm excited for that part. I am definitely not feeling the like the story or cutscenes or the, like, I don't know, dragon riding vehicle sections. Yeah. Or I don't know. I hope it's good. I pre-ordered it obviously because I'm a massive Doom fan, but I kind of feel like if I weren't a massive Doom fan, I might have decided to give it a miss for a little bit.
Yeah, wait for a sale.
Yeah, not that it's just because, I don't know, like, there's other stuff, but I will always buy Doom day one, in at least, maybe not always, until something changes for significantly for the worse. I'll always buy Doom day one.
Well, it's okay. It's dumb because technically there is no longer a day one because it also has a pay package.
Yeah.
Which I really dislike that single player games are doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I think part of the fun of a single player game, I guess, at least nowadays, is like everyone enjoying playing it together and like discovering things.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. Of the experience.
Now everyone's release is staggered because every company wants to do this, like, pay like $30 more and you get to enjoy it 2 days earlier.
Yeah. Is that the only guy in here? I guess.
That was my little rant. I hate that everyone's doing that now.
Yeah, it's lame. The gimmick levels are going to be a pain for replayability. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, don't go down there. We learned that the hard way. Oh right, I got the bonfire. Oh, now that guy's there. I got the bonfire, so I should explore, like, more of the ground floor. There's also a fog wall. What was that? Was that a boss? Did I even get to the fog wall? I kind of don't remember.
Speaking of Elden Ring, doesn't Night Rain come out at the end of this month too?
Oh, does it?
That's another one that I'm just sort of like, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm similar. I still need to finish Shadow of the Erd Tree whenever I'm, like, in the right mood.
Well, Night Rain's not even like similar to base Elden Ring.
Yeah. I think the world is ready for System Shock 2 Enhanced. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's good.
That one I am definitely playing when it comes out.
I've been feeling like replaying System Shock 2, but I'm waiting for Enhanced just to see, I don't know if it's gonna be the ideal way to play it or not, but if it is, like, I'll wait and see.
God, I hope the co-op, like, works and we can do, like, a New Blood System Shock 2 run.
That'd be amazing.
all of us in medical just fucking.
All right, let's see what's in here. Yeah. Oh, this is a cool arena. Here, let's go to this.
I'll be real with you. I totally forgot this was a boss in this game. I was like, oh right, this is a dude.
Yeah. Poke him in the shins. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't do much. It's a very bird-like dragon. Oh no, it's just a normal. Well, it kind of has a beak, doesn't it? Oh, I'm really close to death. Yeah, like has a. It seems like it has a little bit more of like a beak than a traditional dragon head. Oh, dragon.
Wild Peaks. I've been playing, or was playing before the Oblivion remaster came out. I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 to get to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I've had a great time with the first game so far.
Yeah, I played some, I don't know, 10 or so hours, I think, of that game and had a really good time with it. I don't remember why I stopped playing it. I don't think it was for any good reason. I think it's just the usual David gets distracted thing.
Yeah. I mean, and like the same, like Oblivion Remaster came out, and I was like, oh man, I want to play some Oblivion, and I'll go back to it. I downloaded, I re-downloaded KCD1 now that my computer is working again.
Nice.
Although the drive had to get reformatted and all that.
Might actually want to go big bonk stick for dragon. Dragons are weak to lightning, though, aren't they?
Yes.
It was just hard to hit them. I'll try that. I'll try this and see how it goes. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I could see that being a bit Oblivion. It does have a weirdly comfy feel to it, to the environments and stuff.
Yeah.
Not to the same.
Like,
what was that?
I was gonna say, like, once you kind of get into the groove of like just riding around on your horse and you know, taking out bandit camps and going to like taverns and stuff, it does have that kind of Oblivion.
Yeah,
feel. And it's gorgeous too.
Yeah, I've heard 2 is even better looking.
Yeah, it's and 2 has a lot of like I haven't played it yet, but there's so many like little immersive sim mechanics tucked away in that game.
Nice.
Like every NPC has like a desire system, and if you start dropping stuff onto the floor, they'll start grouping up and deciding like, oh, this is I want this item. Like, oh, I don't have much food. I want this food item.
That's
like,
amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This run back is kind of cursed.
It's evil. Yeah, this run back is evil.
Yeah, bonk stick is not a good option for this guy though. Just because it's so slow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the rapier for getting there at least. I could try just running past them. That's true. Can I recommend any underlooked indie gems? Trying to think of what's something recent. Well, the last 2 days I've been playing this little game on my Steam Deck that's called Mini Shoot Adventure or something like that, which is basically like, what if we made Legend of Zelda, but you were a spaceship and it's a bullet hell. Which, I don't know, doesn't necessarily sound like the sort of game that I'd play, but I grabbed it and was playing it, and it's actually like, wow, this is really good. Like, it's very meticulously designed. So, I mean, that's one that's kind of at the forefront of my mind right now, because I was just playing it.
Labyrinth of the Demon King drops in.
Oh, that's
very
right.
Unfortunately, drops in like 4 days, the same day as like Doom Dark Ages.
I can't believe I'm still alive.
I can't even. There was like half a pixel.
Yeah.
Left.
So the only problem with running back to the boss is I'm not gonna have a lot of time to get a different weapon out. Maybe I'll try it with the pokey stick again. Wow, that's a cool vista. Oh yeah, Sonar Shock has been in my to-play like category on Steam for a while. I'm gonna get to it at some point here. It looks very good.
It's very System Shock 1, right?
Yeah. It's like a Slav System Shock 1.
Oh yeah, I really enjoy Monomyth. I'm also waiting for it to be 100% done.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on that one being finished also. That looks great. I still need to play Kira's game, Lunacid.
Oh, Lunacid, yeah.
Yeah.
They also made a sequel-esque game that was built on the Kingsfield engine.
Yeah. I remember I had forgotten about that until it released and I was like, "Oh, that's right," cuz I was talking to them randomly, like I was like on a voice call with them, and they're like, "Yeah, so I'm making this spin-off in the Kingsfield editor," and I was like, "You fucking what?" Like,
Absolute mad.
yeah, like, be like me making a Dusk spin-off in the Chasm engine.
Okay, that would be base.
It would actually. I'm sad I didn't think of this first. It's a great idea, but it's also complete madness. Okay, so
Adam is still is it?
Oh yeah, Compound Fracture.
What's? I know those devs. They're still working on it. They're still alive.
Yeah, I'm excited for that also. Whenever it eventually comes out. There was oh shoot, what is this game called? I don't remember the name, but I just saw it the other day. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of it, but it's like it looks kind of like Alien Shooter, but then it has like System Shock 1 reloading. Like, it's very strange looking, where you have to reload, you actually have like a physical gun that comes up on your screen that you have to like put the magazine in.
Not Adam. Austin. That's it. Yeah, I was messaging Austin a little while ago. He's still around. They're still working on it.
Ow. Okay. So.
See, the thing about Compound Fracture is I was talking to those devs like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and Austin was telling me, "Hey, yeah, so we decided we're going to take a little bit more of an immersive sim spin on the game."
Oh lord.
And I was immediately like, "All right, see you in like 5 years."
Yeah, Mutant Hunter. That's the game I'm thinking of. Yeah, that looked really cool.
I don't know if I've seen that one. Let me take a look.
I've been going down like the multiple different rabbit holes associated with like top-down shooters of different sorts.
Yeah.
So I've been playing a lot of different stuff in that vein that's very different than what I would usually be playing. Like,
oh, this looks cool.
The Mutant Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah. We are making it in sim. Ah, everything makes sense now.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Conscript came out and I haven't played that.
Yeah,
there's so many good games around.
I'm embarrassingly behind. It's so lame, but I'm like so far behind in my backlog, and then when I do want to play games, it's just like, Oblivion.
Yeah, replaying Oblivion. No, it's new now. It's a remastered version. That makes it a new game. I know what you mean, though. I have the same problem. Although I don't know that it's really a problem, but it does speak to something, you know, kind of about human nature, maybe, that we that's a very common thing to have people be like, there's all these new games I haven't played that I should play, but I'm gonna like replay this classic instead.
Yeah.
I love this vista.
It's so good.
This is great.
Love this vista's awesome.
Oh my gosh, the different like the not struggling, but it's like the 2000, what is this, 2014 or something, right?
20 shoot, was Bloodborne 2014 and this was 2013, or was this 2014 and Bloodborne 2015? I think Bloodborne's DLC is 2015.
That is an important shadow. What is going on with that?
I think this is 2014. Yeah. Oh, it's the
oh
right, I forgot there's a dude there.
Why?
those dudes are all over the game, actually.
Are they?
There's a bunch of them, like invisible, hidden corners and stuff.
Okay. That's kind of neat. Yeah, so I love this. Like, you can see, the like all the tricks and techniques to try and make this possible. Like, you have, of course, our billboard trees out there, and then T billboard trees up here. Or maybe, is that more than a T? Maybe an asterisk billboard tree? I think it's just a T billboard. And then you have the flat plane with a landscape texture on it down there that those just sort of like fade into. And then you can see there's like a flat plane of clouds over top the terrain plane, and then also a like billboard, like, so is that, I think it's like a parallax. There's several like parallax layers of the clouds, and then like the flat mountain texture. It's great. Like, there's so many basic techniques being used to make this happen.
Yeah, it's honestly excellent.
And it looks cool. Like, it looks really good. Not, it's not obviously not modern fidelity, but like aesthetic wise, it looks beautiful. It reminds you of Viet Cong from 2003. Oh, who was it? Wait, is this the funny lever? Wait a second. I didn't do... What was the funny lever people were talking about? The rock wall nearest to you is floating above the skybox. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think down there is skybox, though. I think that's like a quad with a repeating image. I think, at least. Just because I don't think at this time they would have had a skybox that... Well, 2014, I guess it could be a skybox. Anyway, explore the first 2 levels of the mansion again. Resident Evil be like.
Yep.
I don't know why also, but this birdcage here with the really dark shadows from the sunlight reminds me a lot of like Resident Evil 5. Maybe just the color palette.
Yeah, the color scheme, yeah.
Yeah. Anyone tried the Mute House survival horror PS1 inspired game on Steam? It sounds familiar. I might have seen it. And of course, this is also awesome. And I love those sort of techniques where it's the same thing in film where it's like matte paintings are so much cooler than like a CGI landscape. Anything where there has to be like ingenuity and talent put into making it work. It's like, it's just cooler, you know? Not that CGI doesn't involve, or making, you know,
everyone who told you to go back to the manor is now sacrificing your 42,000 souls.
No, I got it, it's fine. No, I can do this. I hope. Heathen. Isn't that, Dylan, I think, have you played that, or maybe a game called Heathen? I feel like that's something that I've had on my wish list, and that you've mentioned either playing or also being aware of. I don't remember.
I'd have to look into it. I do love the idea of an Island of Dr. Moreau indie shooter, though.
Yeah. Finally we're getting the Vivisector throwbacks we've always deserved.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Vietnam games, I came across something on Steam, and I also don't remember the name of this. It was something kind of generic, I think. But the reviews were describing it as, like, the user reviews were describing it as, like, yeah, it's sort of like a Arma game if it was made by M. Dickey. And so that instantly got wishlisted. Yeah. So immediately, and then they were talking about some of the things, you know how you'll get those Steam reviews where it's someone just doing like a green text of their experience in the game.
Yep.
And so there was those, and it's just like batshit insanity happening.
Okay,
like,
that's awesome.
I mean, you tell me this game is like X if it was made by M. Dickey. I'm gonna instantly wishlist it. You know?
Yep. Sold.
Alright, so where are we at here? Stamina, I still am feeling like more stamina is what I need. I think I'm gonna, although my damage output for that boss fight wasn't the best.
This game is just, it's one of the most punishing games for stamina, and I don't think you can ever really stat through it.
You can't.
You'll always be like, oh, I don't have enough stamina.
Yeah, it's like the increasing it is just going to make you have not enough stamina with more stamina. Is that what you're saying?
It's like, oh, I'm missing like 16 stamina instead of missing 20 now.
Yeah.
for my next swing.
Wait, is this what I think this should be enough? Stamina of the first sin. Okay, so let's also take up, well, the last weapon I was using was a dex weapon. So let's take up dex 2. Or I forget, did we, I might actually want a bit more this doesn't take agility up. It does take poise up though. I mean, there's also other stuff I could be doing to give myself more poise, like not wearing the jester outfit, but I feel like that's against the spirit of this stream. 100 agility is fine. Yeah, maybe I'll take dex up. David sitting on a Scrooge McDuck soul vault. Yeah, I always hoard my like the inventory souls. I think the only time that I've like actually burned through them in one of these games is in Elden Ring, where I was just like leveling up every weapon, just not every weapon, but I like leveled up a bunch of weapons just to see if I liked them, which I guess I could do here also. Well, no, because I probably don't have enough materials for it. I'm very happy with the few weapons I have right now, with the like, got the big bonk stick for the big bonk situations. You have the, you know, the what is it? Draco sword? Is that what it was called? What is that thing called? Drangleic sword. Which actually I could use some more. Like maybe I should see if I can take this up a bit more. I don't think I can. Yeah?
My brain is fucked because you went Draco sword and immediately my brain went to My Immortal.
Yes! Oh, I know that's really, really old, like, internet memes at this point, but I still think that is one of the funniest things that the internet has ever produced. Like, that is
definitely incredible.
Whether or not that was genuinely, like that was made to be serious, or whether it was made by, like, a troll, it is still one of the funniest pieces of fiction that has ever come out of, like, the internet. Chambers? Oh, a Western ImSim by the Golden Light developer. I have not heard of this, but that's a hell of an elevator pitch.
Oh, hell yeah. I would totally try that. I really like Golden Light.
Yeah, I think I only played a tiny bit of it, but once again, it's the same story that keeps happening of I liked it, but then was distracted by something else.
Right, Mr. Pink.
Yeah. So I need some large titanite shards. Wonder if there's any... Can I buy them from anywhere? Oh, I can buy them from him. Well, heck. Be gone! Well, why don't I spend some of those souls on that, then? Like, let's just see how many this gives me. Yeah, I kind of feel like, so we all, unless you're a very unique person, like, I feel like we all kind of have gaming ADHD to some extent. But then, by the same token, like, I feel like there's a sense in which you kind of have to, because either you have gaming ADHD and your attention is only caught by the top, like, I don't know, 1% of games or whatever. It's like, you know, only something that's really clicks with you is something you're gonna stick with, or you don't have gaming ADHD and you don't have enough time to play anything more than, like, you know what, like, you know what I mean? It's like we all have much less time than there are good games to play. And so there is a sense in which, like, you can't afford to spend a reasonable amount of time on every good game, let alone every game, you know, even the ones that are, like, super good. It's like there's still too many of those for the amount of time, at least the amount of time I have. Maybe not everyone, but, like, yeah, having a comfort game to come back to is always nice. Yeah, that is also true. All right, what was I doing? Yeah, that's right. So I need 3 more of these, I believe, right? I think. And then, whoops. Where'd it go? Am I just blind? Am I blind? Where did... Where did it go? Okay, hold on. Reinforced weapon armor. I swear it's not here now. Maybe I don't have enough soul? No. Okay, am I dumb? I swear it's not here now. And it was just here, wasn't it?
What are you looking for?
The Drangleic sword. Okay, hold on. Let's go out of this menu. Like, I'm really, really bad at... Is it because I have it equipped?
I cannot remember if it's one of those weapons that can't go past +5.
I thought I saw it, and it said I could... Maybe did I go over a different sword that said it needed large titanite?
Do you maybe have to ascend it? Back up out of here.
Okay. Infuse?
And then go to infuse.
Oh, there it is now,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it maxes out at +5.
Oh. What was I looking at that needed... Huh, I don't know. Okay. Well, now I have some large titanite shards, and I'm not sure what to do with them. What's this? Black Knight Ultra Greatsword.
Bonk stick?
Bonk
What does that
stick,
require?
yeah, maybe. Titanite chunk.
Chunks.
That's shards. I have some large shards I don't know what to do with. Just got hit by 1,000 ads. Did anything funny happen? Not really, except for me buying a bunch of titanite shards I don't need. It's petrified dragon bone. Am I gonna use any of these? Maybe. Let's see. Is there a niche that it hasn't been filled? Maybe a whip? I used those a little bit way back when.
Whips are really good in Dark Souls 2, but you kind of have to build around them.
Right. I guess the question is, what else requires a large titanite shard? Large shard is these.
Really sit on it and wait until you get even more weapons.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just do that for now. Be gone, he says. So is there anything I can do to... Like, what does infuse do?
That allows you to change your weapon to, like, you know, physical to lightning or to fire. Which has obviously has its ups and downs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll touch that right now. Alright, glad we spent that time. This is why the game will never be finished. Where was I? Here. Okay. Now we go to explore the bottom floor a little more. That all rhymed. Huh. Yesterday you talked to a narrative and level designer who told me Dark Souls was a great example of that. Of what? Narrative level design? Uh-oh. Ah! Yes. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. This could work to my advantage. Zoop. I think I found the cheese.
Yes. Classic.
I would say Dark Souls is also a great example of completely batshit insane level design, but like in a good way, and sometimes a bad way. Okay, now first I have to ask. Someone kept saying something about the funny lever. What is the funny lever? The story here is so. I always look at it as the story in any Dark Souls level is that someone is being an absolute asshole. Like, the story in every level is the designer wanted you to feel pain. Gotta explore the front half of the mansion you ignored. Is that where the funny lever is? I mean, I am going to do that. You only don't play these games because they don't have a map. I guess I could see that. Do you think, Dylan, that a map would it improve Dark Souls? Or
Not really.
yeah, I think for the most part it's at least Dark Souls 1. This game I have absolutely no idea because we've been playing it over the course of I don't even know how long in very disparate chunks. So I have zero memory of how any of this interconnects.
I'm not even saying that in a like, oh, you know, Dark Souls not supposed to have a map, you know, that maps are for babies. I'm purely saying it from a perspective of their levels are too vertical for a map to really like be parsable.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
You'd have to do the thing where like you select between floors and you know, you have to show like where all the staircases go, which works okay in a game like Prey 2017, where everything is like, you know, very laid out blueprint kind of human levels. But the Dark Souls level design is so batshit. You'd have like 8 staircases going between 2 levels.
Yeah,
and you'd never fucking be able to read it.
That's a very good point. Yeah,
you just would never be able to parse anything. You look at the map and you'd just be like, nah, fuck that.
Oh, there's another torch. Well, I have to light this one now. Now we've started a tradition of lighting the torches that I'm not supposed to light. Let's see, can I light my torch on this? No, I can't. Okay.
My immersion is broken.
Yep. Immersion broken, game ruined. Is this a similar situation? This one, oh, it's so close to being low enough, though.
Oh my god! In terms of like immersion breaking,
Well, the bonfires right over there.
Saw the, you know, our games sometimes get pretty outlandish like criticisms.
That is true.
Let someone posted on the Kingdom Come Deliverance Reddit. Just the most amazing.
Oh, I think I saw that. Was that the one where they're like, yeah, he wouldn't know what vanilla tastes like?
Yes. Okay. So this was posted on the Reddit. Minor historical nitpick. How does Henry know what vanilla tastes like? I'm playing through the side quest in Kuttenberg where Henry pretends to be a sommelier, and when he tries the first wine, he says it has hints of vanilla. Vanilla wasn't introduced to Europe for at least another century as part of the Columbian Exchange. So how does he know what it is or what it tastes like?
And this is a very good example of why I make games that are almost entirely set in fictional universes or universes with a great deal of surrealism to them.
It just cracks me up, man.
Once again, I don't know what I expected.
This time he's got a scythe instead of a
Yeah.
great sword. This is actually Dark Souls 2 is also the game that has, I think, the best scythes they've ever done in terms of a Dark Souls game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can see like it's got moves that are really quick like that.
I see that, yeah. Nope.
Yeah. It's scythes
wow,
are
that's
brutal.
fast. Well, I guess I'm not no, I have to deal with that guy now because I lit the thing. So now he's just going to be there. Okay, well, we're going to deal with him the same way we deal with a good 85% of the problems in this game, which is by beating them with a giant stick.
Because while sights are much faster than his large, ultra colossal greatsword, sights don't have much hyper armor.
Ah, good. Okay. And of course, this, I mean, this thing laughs at hyper armor anyway, or
yeah,
does
not like this thing needs to worry about it.
Yeah. Where was he? I really like this skeleton area. This is I like the really harsh, washed out lighting with the skeleton. It's a good look. Oh, that's what you were talking about with the airlock. I didn't quite understand that comment at first. Now I get it.
I kind of love the idea that it's a medieval airlock.
Yeah. Well, they have to make sure to keep all of the hippopotamuses contained. It's like it's you know when you go, you know, to the zoo and they have like the bird enclosure that has like 2 different doors, you know? That's what that is. That's the keeps the hippos in. Oh no! Right, I forgot the first rule of using the bonk stick, which is not to lock on.
God, the jump attacks of the scythe are good too.
Yeah. Ah, they were not so good in that case. Ooh, very good in that case. Wow.
God.
It's such a big weapon. I think in my mind it's like, well, obviously that has to have a slow wind up.
No, dude, they're scary in this one.
Lords of the Fallen 2023 gives you thief-style terrible maps for areas. That's awesome.
That is kind of awesome.
How is it that every single thing I hear about Lords of the Fallen 2023 is either the best thing or the worst thing? Like, it is, I never hear anything about that game that isn't like, this is awesome, or this is one of the worst Souls-likes on the market.
I think Lucas tried to play through it, and he eventually like gave up and was like, I can't do it, dude. This game is breaking me.
Yeah, he was not in favor of Lords of the Fallen.
It's the Dark Souls 2 of non-From Software Dark Souls games. That's so cursed.
That's one of those things that, like, you say it and everyone here, we are like, okay, yeah, that tells me a lot about what it is. And anyone who is not part of, you know, this very specific fandom, that just sounds like you're speaking gibberish. It's really funny when you, like, encounter a fandom, like a niche fandom that's, like, several levels deep, you know what I mean? And you're not part of that. And you realize just how completely insane most of, like, what we talk about with other people who are a part of the same fandom it sounds like. Like, to us, it's like, oh yeah, it's like, this thing, use this word. And then if you're someone who's not part of it, it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah, imagine going to, like, a family member who doesn't play games and, like, explaining, like, the controversy around the elevator windmill in this game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you know, people are mad that the elevator in this area doesn't properly connect to another area because it goes up and the windmill, you know, doesn't go.
Or imagine explaining to them the logic behind burning the windmill, which also doesn't make sense even if you're part of the fandom. Oh, I love this game. It's so goofy. I encountered this because I was just like, you know, I kind of like I'm kind of interested in the idea of a million things being on screen at once. Like, what's some like entry level super basic shmup, like bullet hell shmup, just to, you know, try that and just kind of see what all the fuss is about. So I like dipped a toe into the bullet hell shmup waters, and it was like observing a tribe that has had no human contact You know, that like one of those tribes that's had no like modern contact things. Just like, what is, like, people are talking about like the difference between, what was it, this and like Euro shmups or something. Like,
oh my god,
just like, what is a Euro shmup? And there's like strong opinions. They're like, it's a fucking Euro shmup. The bog water. Like, what is that? They all look the same. What is makes this one good and this one bad? They're identical.
that's amazing. Their brains have been boiled in like a special vat for like 20 years.
Yeah, it's like the most, you know, like several levels of fandom deep, like insular fandom. It's like, which is probably exactly how the boomer shooter community looks to an outsider. Where it'd be like, that's not a real boomer shooter. This is a real boomer shooter. And then someone else, it's like, those are the exact same game. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Okay, I hope I have time for the heal. Oh, just barely. Wow. He's playing defensively. Ooh. Missed. I mean, to be clear, like, no judgment on the bullet hell enjoyers. I'm sure there is a distinction between all this stuff. It's just when you come in with just being like, so I think I like the pretty game where there's a lot of little circles on screen that you dodge, and then it's just like decades worth of you know, roguelite fandom is like, oh really? I don't know if I could believe that, just because roguelite is such a huge, like, that's such a huge label that encompasses so many different types of games. Now, if it's a specific type of roguelite, I could believe it. Oh, okay, that's fair. Half the fun of being into it is them arguing what counts as a roguelite or roguelike. That's okay, I gotcha. That's fair.
The immersive sim genre, like,
oh man.
topic.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of orange here. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Okay. What are they trying to tell me? Pull back. The immersive sim genre's main topic is despair.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, is this the funny lever? Regret ahead. By the way, think carefully.
Oh boy.
Don't you do— alright, let's do it. What did it do? Suddenly things got real quiet. Should have pulled back. What am I? Oh, that's that. What did it do? What did it do? I just heard a creaky noise out here. Okay. Yeah, I swear the noise came from out here. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it came from back there. It's the mirror. What did it do? The world may never know. Oh no. Did I miss something really obvious? There was something back there. Let's just see. Nothing looks different here. Imagine if the skeleton came back alive. That would have been amazing. Go left from... Oh, boy. I'm sure this is absolute pain to watch if you know what happened. Can I pull it again? No. Well, I will investigate. I saw stuff over here. Wildly amusing? Yes, okay. I see stuff down there. What am I missing? I hate this. Are we sure he doesn't need a map? Look, I am not a good metric by which to judge whether a game needs a map or not. I have... Ooh. Lizard. Oh, I was so close. Well. What is this?
Wow.
Maybe you should go toward the... Okay, useless spell. Maybe I should go toward the stuff I'm seeing. Okay. But... There's the stuff I'm seeing. Is it just a matter of going right here? Oh, it is.
Yay!
Okay, there we go.
I hope you appreciate the ramifications.
Of what?
Well, no matter. What's done is done. Besides, I've found myself a new mark.
What?
I'll spend some time traveling the lands, slowly tracking my new mark. I'll spend some time.
Okay, who is this? You probably should have talked to that guy before pulling the funny lever. Okay. The guy was locked up until I freed him. Is that what the lever did? Wait! This guy teleport backstabs you on a random timer of 10 to 20 minutes for the rest of the game. Have fun. Are you serious?
I don't think I've unlocked. I don't think I've released that guy before.
Is that seriously? He does not actually. Oh, I'm so disappointed. That would have been amazing.
That would have been amazing.
Oh, that would be so funny. Okay, so it's a thing that shouldn't be spoiled, is what you're saying. Okay. Well, okay, so is that... Have I fully explored the downstairs now? Ground floor is done. Okay. Now there's stuff here. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got this. What does the message say? Treasure. Okay. We've got skeleton with an item. Okay. You probably won't know it when you see it, but he's a very difficult invader that you've just released to several areas across the game. Okay. Go back to this. Got some crimson water. This thing's just hanging out here. I guess I could kill it. Oh. Okay, well now I'm gonna kill it. Now it's self-defense. Oh boy. All your ideas are guy unfairly kills you at bullshit times. I mean, that would work. I mean, that would fit right in with From Software. Right, I got a hood. Wait a second. Look at the center of the cage.
Oh.
Do you see this?
Yep.
Is that all of the cage models that are like that? No, I think it's just I think it's just this big one. Maybe some of the ones maybe some of the ones in here also? That is what the kids call Z fighting. Yep.
I love their like art jank.
It's great. Oh yeah, that one. You can see it right there on that one too. It's amazing. Gonna go get the bonfire again, and then we'll go to the elevatro. Miss when games had soul conspicuously misaligned models. Go look at the top of the ceiling. Same thing. In which room? In this room? Or was it the... or was it... or the top of the cages? I'm not sure which top you mean. Oh, there's a...
It's a visual motif. It symbolizes the level design being ass.
Message, don't you dare. Well, Fatty required a head. Wait a second. Fatty required a head. Can I get one of them to knock the door down for me? Let's try this guy. Come on, hippopotamus. This has to be a first. I read a message and interpreted it correctly. I don't think it's a first, but that definitely is not a common occurrence. Hey, it worked! Alright, you are of no further use to me, hippopotamus.
Unless he kills you before you get to the chest.
Yeah, that hitbox on his like... Ah!
These guys have historically super fucked up hitboxes.
Oh. Okay. It would be very Dark Souls 2 of that to be a mimic.
Yeah.
Found malformed shell, which appears to be a weapon, or maybe a shield. Wow, I have so many shields in here. Okay, it wasn't in shields. Mace of the Insolent. Oh, is it this? Malformed Skull. Here we go. Oh, it's a great hammer. Let's see what this looks like. Yo, it's just a skull. That's awesome. It's a dragon skull, right? Kind of.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That actually that would complement the jester get up very well. Just a jester with this huge skull that I beat people with. I mean, I know that there are, like, good weapons and bad weapons, but to an extent, it is kind of just a personal taste thing, isn't it? Like, most of the weapons are roughly comparable once you get them, like, leveled up, aren't they?
Some weapons are definitely easier to use than others.
Yeah. And they have this random torture rack here for some reason. The malformed skull does not have a good flavor. Oh, there's a guy, right. I am leaving. Whoa, hey! Did you see that? Oh.
Oh,
that's why.
The guy you released.
Is that him? Okay. Well, come onto the bridge. Ah! He doesn't have to come onto the bridge, I guess. Hoping I can get him to fall off. Hey.
He's a dark magic caster.
Hey. Great. It's the guy. Wow, he did so much clever stalking of me. The second level of the main room has a key for this level, if you remember correctly. Does it? If it does, I'll go try to find that to get in some of the locked doors. He is a sorcerer. How is he kept in prison? That's a good question.
I couldn't dark magic his way out of it.
Misjudged. Oh, dang it. There go those souls. Just get some consumables, I think. Yeah, I mean, honestly though, I mean, to me, it's like, when it's like a locked door or like a secret or something like that, like the stuff you get isn't even really the reason I want to do it. I just want to like get into the place. You know what I mean? It's like I've been noticing in Stalker 2 and to an extent the Oblivion remaster and actually Starfield, it is really fun to just try to climb up random crap. Like just see how much you can climb up. And I keep thinking that and being like, you know what? There is an entire game. Like that is an entire game's worth of an idea of just like making it fun to try and figure out how to jump up stuff. The secret. What was that?
I was gonna say that like that was kind of a big moment for Elden Ring, was basically adding the manual jump. And
yeah,
I know it was in Sekiro, but like Elden Ring, it was basically like they took Dark Souls and added a jump, and how much that changed, like being able to jump through some of the city levels, like
yeah,
like jumping on rooftop to rooftop.
Yeah, that was so cool. Just having just seeing like where you could go. Oh, that's right. This doesn't get stuff on the ground very well. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense because I am someone who generally really likes like point and click adventures and puzzle games like that. Because to me, it's like just solving the thing is enough of a reward most of the time. It does feel kind of... Oh, wait a sec. They're going to come out again. That's it. It does feel kind of lame when it isn't like a good reward. You know, when there isn't a reward for it. But still, like, I want to get through those locked doors, even though it's going to be some consumable I'll never use. Because I want to unlock the doors. And this is a terrible situation. Alright, can you path through there? They sure can. Okay. I have a alternate early gank squad. Not even that early, though. Also, I want to reiterate once again how cool the outdoor atmosphere is in this game.
Yeah, there's some areas that are coming up that are awesome and gorgeous as well.
Yeah, nice. Lorne's Lure, someone mentioned. Yeah, I played I think I played like the demo for that at some point, and it was really cool. And is another one in the giant list of games that is like, there's a good game that I should play. The next area is one of the coolest looking in the series. Okay, well that's exciting. Maybe I should, well, what do we have? We have like 30 minutes. Maybe I should progress to the next area. I want to open the doors though. Okay, so I explored down on the first floor. What have I missed on the second floor? There was that chest and the lizard. There's the hippopotamus. Have I played White Knuckle? Yeah! No, sorry. No, I have not played White Knuckle. But the dev, yeah, so like the dev is someone, or one of the devs. I don't remember if it's a solo or a few person game, but they're in my Discord and were just like posting about this game they were making, and then suddenly it exploded in popularity, which is awesome. That's been really cool to see. It just starts, you know, like showing up all these different places. Okay, and there's just a chest down there. And the other side is where I came in. There's this lady here. I could bring the hippopotamus to life. Maybe I will bring the hippopotamus to life. I'll bring him to life. Why not?
What's one more?
Yeah. Yeah, I should play White Knuckle. It's a great concept. Yeah, it's like there's so many hippopotamuses already. Oh, their ability to stun lock with that attack keeps getting me.
Yep.
Might be on the 3rd floor. Okay. And then Mark played has done like 4 videos on White Knuckle, which is cool. It's like, this is my favorite horror game. I'm like, aw. Answer my texts, Mark! What is happening with the movie?
4 videos on White Knuckle, 0 on Gloomwood. Thanks, Mark.
He's a... No one knows where the will of Mark will take him.
Whatever, as long as he's enjoying it.
Yeah. The key is dropped by the bone dragon at the entrance to you need to ignite the 4... I have to do 4... Okay, I'll do this later. I'll do this later, because that's going to take a while, and I want to see the next area. Oh, and now I've brought this guy to life and made life harder for myself. Yeah, that attack. That's the one that keeps getting me. There we go. I got a dragon acolyte mask, but more importantly, I have the stairwell. Okay. Somebody remember to remind me to remember to come back and do that sequence of things, like, next time. Now we are doing quest for the elevator. Not usually something that has to be an entire whole-ass quest, but, you know, hippopotamuses. Once again, I reiterate, usually getting to an elevator is not a quest, but hippopotamuses.
Yep.
Oh, I do have a middle bonfire. That's right, I could just fast travel there. I forgot about the fast travel for a moment. I mean, that'll solve, like, one of the hippopotamuses. But yes, that suffice to say, for those asking, I have no new information about the Iron Lung movie other than, you know, other than what's been said, which is that it's, you know, it's, like, done for the most part, and just is, unfortunately, apparently when a movie is done, it's not as simple as when a game is done, and then you're like, okay, cool, press release on Steam. So, yeah. A lot of this movie-making process that I've been able to observe has made me very... Why is this... Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, well, there we go. That solves the problem.
Back to your world.
Yep. Go hunt a different whatever he said. What are these pillars? What is the lore reason for the pillars?
Tall.
Just tall
rocks.
Tall rocks.
They're tree limbs, right? Or trunks. Tree
Oh, I guess
trunks.
that would make sense. Is this one that I'm in?
I can't tell if they are... I think they're tree trunks, kind of like how the Great Hollow, like, shoots up to the sky.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I need to pull that lever. That lever. That lever is not as funny. The lighting in this game does really look quite beautiful when they're able to use it.
It's at times it's amazing looking, and other times it is the most hideous thing you've ever seen.
Yep. The post-production is done, but the publishing process is in progress. Yeah, something like that. I mean, I don't know specifically what step is being worked on, but yeah, but like there is a finished film there, or a film that is finished enough that you can watch it from beginning to end, at the very least. Ooh. Dragon Aerie. And you see the Dark Souls 2 moss texture. Okay, this looks cool.
Yeah.
This is very cool. There's a lot of dragons. Oh, hey.
Bearer of the curse, long have I awaited one such as you. One who
Okay.
bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation.
Your manifestation?
The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
Okay.
Resist.
Do not resist. Guess I can't. Okay, so the one back at the one that I've been leveling up with is not the real one. That's just a manifestation.
Yeah, she's using the fake feather on you.
Yeah, this is a very cool area. Uh-oh. That doesn't bode well. Bloodstains around the bonfire. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Well, we didn't really get any information from that. Oh, well, that guy just walked off to his death.
Okay. Hmm. They had to hit the Matt Fulbright 1 command on some maps. Yeah.
They really did.
Oh, there's a thing. By thing, I mean dude. Is one of those dragons gonna attack me at some point here? Oh, it's a statue. Okay. I do have, I believe, one more branch of yore. Is there another direction to go? Sure is. Okay. Oh, jeez! I actually landed.
Yeah, just the thump at the bottom.
Yeah.
That was like a Wile E. Coyote bit.
Yeah. Right. No bridge there. Is this the same skybox as Hyde's Tower?
No, different one.
Okay. Oh no, there's still an outcropping there. Okay. The item the level up lady just gave you was an infinite use homeward bone. Okay. There's a tendency among the press to attribute the creation of a game to a single person, says War Inspector, creator of Thief and Deus Ex.
Legendary
Oh, hey.
quote.
There's a ladder here. Speed my way up here. Well, now I'm up here. How does that help? Oh, I see. So I can spiral my way down and try down. Okay. If I go over here, there's a suicide point. And try down. We'll look down to see. There is... Oh, is that the outcropping? I think that's the outcropping, isn't it? It sure is. Try wings, in short, item. Alright, now this is where the infinite use homeward bone comes into play. That might have to go on my hotbar.
Yeah, very useful item.
Yeah.
She's telling you to bone infinitely.
I'll replace the... I haven't used this firebomb at all. I'll replace it with the feeder. So...
Let the boning begin.
One of the most underrated Futurama quotes is, "Oh no, the boning continues!"
Yeah, the boning continues.
It's one that I quote very regularly. An endlessly applicable quote in the 2020s. The boning continues. Okay, let's go back up on the ladder again. I do have a branch I can use for that dude to make the dude unstonified. But wonder what Warren Spector meant by "hello there, how about some soy food?" It's a mystery. Okay, so wait, there's the bridge with the stone dude. I'm not sure if being up here... That's where I came from. There's some times in Dark Souls where I really wish I had like a first-person look button. Yeah, that's where I came from. Yeah, I think this is just to get to the outcropping, right? Sure seems like it, at least. Well, I guess let's use the branch of your... You have binoculars. I guess so, but then those zoom in also. Well, I would say this is definitely among some of the cooler areas in the Souls games, you know, like Souls that I've played, for sure. The vibe is just is just great. That whole like windswept mountain. You don't look like you're gonna greet me with open arms in quite the way that I would like. Welcome back to life. Now die.
It's weird, like some of the later areas in the DLCs are like, they really hit their stride, and they're like gorgeous looking compared to some of the earlier areas. And even like some of the earlier areas are not bad looking. Like Majula is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like Hyde's Tower of Flame is gorgeous, but I think they kind of figured out at the end of development how to make this game, and it just it was a little late.
Yeah, it's interesting too because it's they're very heavy on the sunset tones with the lighting. Like everything, you know, the sky is like eternal. The lighting is all like that. The late day sunset look, which I'm rapidly trying to iterate through areas in Dark Souls 1 in my head. Other than obviously the lava areas, Dark Souls 1 lighting tends to be a lot more bleak. Whereas this one is more like, you know, it has the, I remember these guys. Like, they really, you know, whenever there's sunlight in this game, it's very, like, warm-toned and very bright. It's like they really wanted to show off the fact that there's sun, you know what I mean? Jeez. There we go. Oh, give me a bunch of stuff. First, going up... Oh, that's right, Anor Londo. You're right, that's very warm-toned. Dark Nightstone. Here's a dragon that totally is not going to come to life when I grab that item. Ooh. Can I get over the dragon? Oh man, I can't even graze him. Dang it. Ooh. There's a cave up there. You know what's something else that I think would make for a really good game, Dylan? Is, so it's an immersive sim that's very similar mechanically to, like, Prey 2017, but there was zero combat or sneaking in it. So it is literally just a get into security booths sort of game. You know, like just take the parts of Prey 17 where you're just like, how do I get there? Or how do I, like, you know, and focus in on that stuff. I think that would actually be super fun. Obviously you'd have to I think I might have made a mistake. I know exactly what's gonna happen now. Dark Souls 2 has great colors, especially the original release. Did Scholar of the First Sin change up the game visually? Okay, let's avoid. Ooh, Dragon's Tooth. Like, as in the club?
Yeah, that is the club, I think.
Ah! My toddler, the instant I am sitting down anywhere. Okay. There is the Dragon's Tooth. There it is. Yeah, nice. That's cool to see. I have never actually used that weapon.
Oh, it's great. It's classic.
Yeah. You just need like an absurdly high strength to use it. Or, wait, is it that? Or am I thinking of Haval's armor, where you need like an absurdly high strength to use it?
It's both. Haval uses the Dragon's Tooth.
Yeah. I feel like there's one of them where it's like the actual requirement to be able to use this is like even more than if you're doing a strength character, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Oh, is it an ad? Sorry, guys. Not being able to hit a crystal lizard right in front of you must be what impotency feels like.
It is so frustrating in this game that you can't hit the fucking lizard.
Oh no! It is very frustrating.
They absolutely set those guys up so they'd blow you off the edge.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Oh no! What will the clipping do? Oh jeez.
And of course they're breaking all your gear.
They're breaking everything! Oh, we're gonna end this stream exactly where we started, with all of my equipment broken.
It is all broken.
That's perfect. That's the perfect way to end it.
That's very funny.
Yeah. There's another bridge. There was one like back there I didn't explore also. Try ranged battle. Oh lord. I see why. Well, I do have this bow for a reason. Now he dies in slow motion. That is one of the clearest indicators of life, of like they were desperately struggling to get this game to run at the last minute.
Yeah. They've been doing that trick forever. Like it's even still in like Elden Ring and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I never saw it in Dark Souls 1, at least to the same extent.
I think because the depth of field shader kind of masks it very well.
Oh, that might be why. Does the rope have a collision box? Not enough of one, at least. It did do the same thing? Okay. I guess I just never noticed it very much in Dark Souls 1. Be wary of left. Comfort ahead. Be wary of left? Why? Is there something down there? I don't see anything. Wait a sec. Was I not? Yeah, this is where I just was. Oh my gosh. Ah!
Oh
okay,
my
well,
God, dude.
I guess the best way to end this stream is to take the walk of shame back. Wait, is that alive? Didn't I just kill this one already?
There's like a bunch in this area.
Okay, I don't want to try it because I'm afraid of hitting the dragon. But let's see what this is. Large. Ah, Whomstov. Whom did that?
Who said that?
Or is this? No, I haven't been here. It just. I don't think, at least. Uh-oh. Did he fall off? Yes. Try ranged battle on the dragon. Okay, well that's a good place to start fighting the dragon, I guess. Oh, that's who was attacking me. Oh, he healed. That's the dragon getting up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, shoot. Where did... Oh, shoot. Okay, well... well, I wanted to get back to the bonfire anyway, so... Okay, that's gonna be the Dark Souls stream for today.
That was the perfect way to end it.
That was the perfect way to end it. And next stream, as with this stream, we will start by repairing literally everything I own. Oh, geez, that's a cool hat that guy has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But, anyway, thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Dylan, for coming. And hopefully we will stream Dark Souls 2 again sometime soon. Hopefully next week, but we know how this goes. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the schedule of work. Are we gonna be able to do next week, do you think?
I think so.
Okay, so hopefully next week. If not, I'll try to do like a another height map stream, because people have been enjoying those. But yeah, so I'll see everybody again sometime soon. Bye.